Watching I Shouldn't Be Alive. This is a cute date. Turns deadly.
Yeah.
Something like this.
I don't know if I would call it cute or deadly, but dates have turned.
Tings. Winded.
Yep.
We're watching.
Young lovers, Gina Allen and Brandon Day, are on a day trip from hell.
Day tripping.
Lost in a freezing mountain wilderness.
That's where they
with
messed
no
up.
way out. The city dwellers are trapped in a nightmare they cannot
Some
escape.
city folks, huh?
I've been there.
We're stuck. We're completely stuck.
1.5.
4 days in California sounds nice.
This sounds like a vacation trip. How true, though.
Yeah, for real. They can write their own stories, technically, so...
The way they look, I wouldn't believe anything.
Yeah.
No, Mom, of course, I will.
Far too attractive.
It'll be fine. He's a really nice guy.
He is.
Jessica knows him too. She said,
MySpace profile.
MySpace.
And within a couple of weeks, went on our first date. And we immediately hit it off. We were almost inseparable at that point.
About to be.
A few days later, he asked me to go with him to California.
Tasha,
That's a dope phone.
I'm at Palm Springs.
You remember texting like that?
Little
Oh, I know,
Nokias
the
or
hotel's
whatever.
amazing.
Yeah, I remember it.
I know, I can't believe I'm here either. Oh, he is totally
I could do it without looking.
gorgeous, and he's been such a
You
gentleman.
do it under the table. It's in class.
I never had
No,
enough
he's
people
gonna
to talk
abduct me.
to
He
for
wouldn't do it
that.
at a business conference,
True.
would he?
I had qualified to go to a national sales convention. I'm a financial advisor.
Oh, okay, there he is.
I was allowed to bring a guest with me and thought it'd be a really good time and invited her out with me.
Hey, hard day at the office?
Oh, so hard. I have no idea.
I just looked at it as, hey, look, how would you like to go on an all expenses paid vacation to a resort? How bad could that be?
Ew, kissing.
It seemed like they didn't even enjoy it.
You gotta do it. We need this scene.
That scene looked a little
At the end
suspicious.
of the convention,
She was trying to get
Brandon
away.
and Gina head
He was
out on
holding
a
her
day
back.
trip to a nearby beauty spot.
Takes one to know,
Intending to
Adrian.
be back
Didn't
well
really
before nightfall.
seemed like
The couple
a
dressed
resort
light.
type vibe.
I'm gonna leave
Resorted
my
to
purse
something.
here so we
Yeah,
can
it was
take
the
this
last
one.
resort type vibe.
His pockets full. Brandon leaves his mobile behind.
That's
We
Papa
didn't
Roach.
think
the
anything of
best
it.
start
We
of
were
any hike
only
is
gonna be
leaving
gone
your phone at
a
home.
couple hours, or I guess so we thought.
Wait, did she really just say that?
What'd she say?
She left her phone at home?
No, he did. I don't know about her, but he left his phone.
I was too busy singing.
There's this is mountain lion territory. There's also a lot of rattlesnakes in this area.
The big NLs.
He sounds emotional already.
Yeah.
A lot of rattlesnakes in the area.
Maybe he had a bad experience with one. We gotta watch and find out, man.
The only way up or down is by cable car.
Those things scare me
And while
themselves a little
temperatures
bit.
can
Yeah.
hit the 80s and 90s
been
on
on
the
'em.
desert floor during May,
Some of
The
them are
summit.
pretty sketchy.
it's still
Not
dusted with
everybody is
snow.
millionaires, Adrian.
But it doesn't cost that much.
It
The
was
zip
totally
lining, because
perfect.
there's a zip lining place
And I
around
guess
here.
you just think you don't have a care in the world at that point.
Probably not.
Might end up,
We're the
You
typical
trying to go on a
I
cute
shouldn't
date?
be
young
alive.
couple in love.
Might go bad.
Seeing
Oh,
the
it'll
snow,
go bad.
I decided, sneaking behind him, that I would mess with him.
Brandon.
Oh, we're about to have problems.
I just kind of turned to him and just
She's
nailed him
shiesty.
right in the head with
Yeah.
the snowball. And
Never
that
trust
point,
her.
it was on. It was just so fun, just throwing snowballs at each other in May. So we headed off to go find this waterfall.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, there ain't no waterfall. They went off to go.
Yeah, they're like going off trail. That's the worst thing you can do.
The waterfall's a cover-up story.
Yeah, I think he was just mad
You seen
about
it yet?
her throwing snowballs at him. So
He was trying to get his
Unused
snowballs
to this
off.
kind of
Yeah.
environment,
That's what he was trying to do, I'm
the
telling
city
you.
dwellers
Oh,
from
this is
Dallas,
a
Texas don't realize
ruse.
that the mountain is playing acoustic tricks on them.
By the looks of him,
While the sound of the waterfall seems nearby, it is actually rebounding off the hard rock walls and echoing around the mountain.
It didn't sound far, but I guess, the sounds play with you, play with your mind, and play with your head.
they were out there for like 15 minutes and she was going crazy. Auditory hallucinations.
think this is getting to be like a real hike.
A little further, Gina. Should be really cool.
This is a hike. Why are you acting so slutty?
We eventually did
That's
find
aggressive.
the waterfall, which was not impressive.
I think she was just scared.
Wow.
Same thing.
It's not exactly Niagara Falls, is it?
It's pretty nice.
We took some pictures, which didn't turn out very well at all.
Looked pretty good to me.
And
This way. Can't be far.
They're
We
both
could hear
schizophrenic.
voices, but we couldn't
Yeah.
really match up with them. Okay, something might not be right here.
Yeah, y'all went off the trail.
Meanwhile, the rest of the tour party has descended without Brandon
You just
and
met
Gina,
this dude a week ago
and will soon return to the hotel.
on MySpace.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Brandon and Gina now realize they've not only
Power
missed their
stance.
rendezvous, they've lost their way back to the station. It's beginning to be a
He's
true
like,
test.
I know what's
of
going
their
on.
What
fledgling
are you looking up
relationship.
at?
He's like, I'm trying to read the trees.
Got no idea where we are.
Moss
have you?
grows on the side,
Not exactly.
That we gotta
facing,
go.
yeah, facing
I'm looking
towards
for a way out.
civilization.
we just need to go a little bit further this direction or this direction. We'll see something we recognize and we'll be fine. That went on
Yeah,
for a while, and then
recognize them trees.
realized that no, I do think we're lost. And so at that point, we
funny.
decided, okay, we have to start yelling for help.
Hey! Anybody there?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, I'm lost, bro.
Hey, yo,
We're
come
too
find
short.
me.
Must have taken a taxi back.
What?
Okay,
Yep, ride him off.
let's go.
Yeah, why would you? Nah, if your numbers are. Isn't that the whole
Yeah.
reason why the
Has to
system's
run
in
every
place?
time.
Yeah.
Okay, before it was something that was very manageable. Now it's sinking in. I think we have an issue.
We were lost, but it was
As
manageable.
night falls, Gina and Brandon are lost. No one knows they're missing.
Or cares?
To cry. She was very scared.
I feel like he
And,
cried first.
Yeah, he
you know,
probably
I started
did.
to just apologize.
That's why he
I'm
walked
so
away. He
sorry
was crying.
for putting you in this situation. And she stopped me right there.
And I said, no, we're okay. We're in this together. We both took the wrong steps. We're both following each other here. We're okay. We're in this together.
I fuck with
So
her
I
now.
think at that point he
She
accepted
got
that I
respect.
was not
She's a ride or die.
blaming him. by
Most
any
likely
means,
die,
That I
but
was right there with him.
ride or
That we
die.
were
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
get
not
through
very
this
good survival skills,
together.
but ride or die.
Nice shoes.
Freeze to death.
Yeah.
I think.
Where?
We passed a cave a little way back. It's better than being out here in the open.
Yeah, let's go into a random cave that could have animals in it.
Might keep warm.
That's true.
A
It
nice
could help, but
Cuddly bear. Lion. Nice.
We had been warned that
they
there's
use the
mountain
same
lions and rattlesnakes
videos
in these
that were
mountains.
during the day. They just
We
darkened
weren't
them.
really
Low
looking
budget.
to see any wildlife. We were hoping we didn't see
Couldn't
any wildlife
afford
at that
nighttime
point.
shots.
Even that was filmed in the day.
Hey, don't go in there.
Why not?
I don't know. Anything could be in there.
That's what I'm saying.
I think she's smarter than him. City folks figuring it out.
All that fancy technology they got.
Now start a fire with it.
This was by far the most awkward date I had ever been on in my life. Here I am with this guy I barely know, and I'm stuck. Now he's going to, smell my morning breath, and he's going to see me without my makeup on.
That's what you're
and
worried
I
about?
have dirty hair, and it's all those classic girl
gotta
things
eat
you
bugs
think of
right now.
when you're in a new relationship.
You're going to be drinking pee.
Unfortunately, the fail-safes have not triggered a search. With the convention winding down, Brandon's work colleagues have not noticed their absence.
They notice their absence. They're just annoying, and like nobody cares. They're just like,
Like, good.
Brandon
You
and
didn't
Gina
show
are
up.
not expected home for another
Thought
2
we were gonna have to
days.
deal with him.
Even the
and
people
his
on the-
dumb
Families have
girlfriend.
no
on the ride. They're like,
Yeah. They were probably talking to everybody hella annoying,
Brandon
like,
and
oh, we're
Gina
from the
climb further up the
city.
mountain. The young couple need a plan.
See that creek?
Start a forest
Creek running
fire.
there?
we need Smokey the Bear out here.
We made the decision that we're going to try and walk our way out of here. try and follow the mountain river,
Let's not
and
try
it
to
has
find
to lead
food or
out
water. Let's
somewhere.
just walk as far as we can.
Gotta put some
What
miles on these
Gina and
Nikes.
Brandon don't realize,
You know what the trick is there, I feel like? Stay by the trees.
Slid on our butts, I guess, with one leg straight out in front of us, the other leg bent up.
Yeah, I don't know why they're going straight down
And
rocks.
we
That doesn't
moved.
make sense.
No, yeah, I feel like you would want to stay by trees and kind of
Definitely
like
shook
grab
loose.
one to the next.
Yeah.
Some of the rocks around us, which got a little frightening.
Boulder about the half the size of a suitcase goes tumbling all the way down.
What kind of
and then you
reference
hear
is
that?
that?
Just hit the bottom.
You know the suitcases?
Of
There's
this
a
rock face.
yeah, but there's a bunch of different sized
If
suitcases.
we make a mistake, we're either dead or we're hurt to the
There's,
point
like,
to where we probably
suitcases
will
like
die.
She almost killed him on their first date.
Yeah. He almost killed her too.
Takes two to tango.
Gina, that was really, really close.
Due to survivor.
the
Barely.
mountain is too steep, and their health is already deteriorating. And their judgment, too.
They don't have very good judgment to begin with.
Yeah.
The point where I'm leading, and I'm going down like a downed log. And I guess it's something that I learned through my years of cheerleading, is that you think light. You train your body to think light.
That works.
I
If
made
you
it down
think it,
safely.
it's
but,
real.
You know, he's 60 pounds heavier. Might not support him the way it supported me.
I was gonna say, it has nothing to do with thinking light.
He didn't
Laser
think
search
light.
I don't
from
think
the,
that's the issue. I'm pretty sure he just
thighs
weighed
down.
more.
No, he should
In
have
wet clothes,
thunk lighter.
Brandon is now at
Should've thought
real
of
risk of
feathers.
hypothermia. With no
Light
cave
thoughts.
to shelter in, the couple need to think fast to prevent the
LEDs.
creeping.
What happened to her phone?
Now at this point on Monday, we haven't
Center pocket.
seen, or for whatever reason, that a search wasn't coming, or at the very least wasn't started.
That'd be a pretty shitty realization to have in the middle of the woods.
Even
What'd you
worse
say?
if one of them was annoying. Like if they already didn't like each other.
Praying as well.
Yeah.
You don't think we're gonna get out of this on our own?
Why are you
Yeah, I
breathing so
do.
loud?
Their hotel computerized booking system has automatically checked them out. But the rooms have not been made up, so no one knows they're lost in the mountains.
They got themselves in a
With
pickle.
little sleep, nothing
All their
to eat,
tomfoolery.
and no sign of rescue. They've been driven on by grit and sheer determination.
You know, we haven't eaten, we haven't slept, and at this point,
My balls are
I'm
bluer
sure
than
that
ever.
my judgment is starting to not be as sharp as it once was.
Look at this. So we start going through the bag.
You
the
don't go through
contents of the
people's
bag.
bags.
Down is gorge. No way out. Gorge? What gorge? Listen, here's another
Gorgeous.
one, listen. Down to last two crackers.
Not supposed to use that
Here,
word
May
anymore.
14th.
It's crackos.
Heading down to creek for water. Goodbye and love you all.
I'm looking through the bag and I
Ooh,
come across all
nice.
his identification.
Money.
I see credit cards, his debit cards,
Steal his
His-
identity.
About to run it up.
everything.
We've just read someone's last words.
That was exactly a year
She's
ago
like,
to the day.
"Now you're
that we
Joseph."
found this campsite in such a short amount of time was just something that shakes you.
Dude, stop being a baby, bro.
This doesn't happen. You know, this is stuff that people make up.
You need to start
You know,
reproducing,
and
Yeah, they
put
made it
into a
up.
movie.
reproducing, man. That's how you're gonna get out of this situation.
And digging through all his
Starting a
cards,
whole new civilization in the
see.
mountains.
the prayer card.
Wait!
Well, that's not gonna help.
Yeah, just running off.
Wait! Stop! Gina!
We're losing all sense of cool,
You are.
which we'd maintained our composure the entire way. Breathe. Just breathe and settle. We have to settle. And you know, just
Settle
that
down and
look
make a
in his
family, see,
eye,
told
I
you.
knew that he was afraid for me. We get closer. We make our way back around some big trees that were close to the water. Make our way around.
That doesn't give any type of description at all.
You heard her.
And that's where we
Around
see
some big trees.
the gorge that
Yeah, made her way down.
John had talked about. All this tremendous beauty, and I'm stuck.
Stuck admiring
we
it.
see what he'd written
Yes,
about.
I don't know what they're complaining
There's about
about.
140, 150 foot waterfall, and no way to get around it.
And at that point, we knew we were not getting out. There's no way. There's no way we can get out.
Not with that
This
attitude,
man
you're
was
not.
prepared. He had everything he needed. We were not prepared for anything. We just had on our running shoes. We had chapstick, a digital camera, sunscreen, and running shoes. And this man was prepared, and he couldn't get
No
out.
phones. We don't need that.
Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't have
Just-
phones.
Yeah.
That throughout all of his things, bag inside a bag, inside a bag, inside a bag, he had another little bag
Inside
of
of a
wouldn't
bag.
strike anywhere matches that were still dry. By some miracle,
God,
they were
baby.
still dry.
Yeah, smoke their meat.
What?
What?
It's a
Like-
helicopter.
To cook meat, smoke it.
It's the waterfall.
You smoking
No, it's the
meatball?
waterfall.
Half the damn beef.
They can hear them.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Every time I see one of these, I'm like, why? Is that just for the reenactment?
has to be.
Like in real life,
I mean,
don't
I'm
get me
sure they
wrong.
were trying to get their attention, but I don't.
Yelling isn't good, dude.
No.
I've always thought that every time I see that.
We had turned some type of a physical corner, and it was downhill.
A downhill corner.
Yeah.
Exactly what happened to John has been a mystery
Physical downhill corner.
until now.
That's not good. That looks
When
like
I
the
was
dude.
gathering water from this pool, I did notice something out of the ordinary, something that didn't seem right. I think really maybe part of me knew what it was, but the other part of me didn't want to know, at least not at that point in time.
Well, drink the water that was right next to him anyway.
Now you got energy, huh?
And finally, I see his little head moving through the mess, and the flames are getting bigger. And I'm just, hurry up, get up here, get to me.
Brandon, hurry! Faster!
Faster.
Run!
Watched the fire begin to smolder, and eventually wasn't putting out nearly the same smoke. It basically burnt itself out. But now here we are, in a spot where we know somebody's died. And what are we gonna do?
Die.
Coming up from the valley floor is that sound of a helicopter.
They're not hallucinating this time? Oh, and you're right where they were.
Yeah. Came right over the peak to look at him.
Well, we left them out there long enough. I guess we should go get them now.
The experiment's over.
We've had trackers on
We
you.
both would have cried if we had tears, but we're both so dehydrated. We didn't have
Like,
enough
yeah, we knew where
moisture
you were the whole
in our
time.
body
You could have
to
let
come
us
up
know
with
that you
tears.
wanted to be picked up.
You guys found Donovan?
Yeah, the
Wasn't that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
John Donovan or something?
Joseph, I think.
the pure joy of knowing you're gonna make it out.
Dude, talk right, bro.
Not talking very clear.
Gosh, you're one to speak. Me too.
Eternity. They
His
still have the
sacrifice.
matchbox to this day.
And
Hell yeah.
his last action, even not being on this earth anymore, was helping two people.
How did that guy not think of that?
So,
You know what I'm saying?
What?
The other dude, how did he not think to start a forest fire?
certain people just have a way of
Donovan?
Yeah,
He's 60.
leaving their
I
mark.
guess that's true.
I don't know.
You would think he'd have better survival skills, though.
Maybe he did and just didn't get lucky.
Maybe.
John
Oh, yeah.
Donovan's remains
Joseph-
were recovered
John
3 weeks
Joseph
later.
Donovan.
The Navy
Dang.
veteran was buried
R.I.P.
with full
Donovan.
military honors.
R.I.P. At least his family got closure.
Gina and Brandon stayed together for 2 years after the ordeal,
Yeah.
and
Trauma
then
bond.
separated.